of course, it takes quite a while coming over to America and sitting on the plane and jet lag, etc. I've got very good at being able to sleep on planes. Often I will get on the plane and sit down, and before we've even taken off, I'll be asleep. And I get woken up as we're landing, which is great. I found coming to America, I don't really get jet lag if I get onto the time zone and go to bed when you have to, and all of the things you should do, which is great. Often you have to travel somewhere and turn up as soon as you get there, go straight to a rehearsal, and you have no time to be jet lagged, and you don't have any time to think about it. Likewise, when you go home. So there are a few things you have to overcome almost when traveling, and being able to, if you can't sleep on a plane, being able to practice almost while on the plane, which is something I do quite a lot, traveling in cars or on a train or something, listening to the piece of music with a score in front of you. And that really helps with learning the piece of music. And I think part of learning a piece of music that people often overlook is knowing what else is going on. I see far too many musicians these days get to 4 bars rest and they'll start counting the bars rest. And you should really be listening to the music and just know when you're coming in again, which is something I always do. I couldn't tell you, for example, how many bars rest there are in the tutti in Mozart. I'm sure some people could. I could sing, and well, I'm not going to. I could sing the parts and tell you who's playing at any given time, which is a different way of doing it, and I think it's a much more musical way of doing that. And it also helps to memorize pieces of music if you know what else is happening, what else is going on. I guess there are a few crazy travel stories. The one that comes into my mind, I was flying back into the UK and got to customs, and of course they stopped me, opened up my clarinet case, and one of the customs officers goes to pick up my instrument, and I said, could you please not touch that? And they took that the wrong way, and I got taken to a room where the chairs were chained to the floor, and they took everything, every card out of my wallet, laid it all out on one long table, and then asked me what I was doing. I simply said I was coming home from playing a concert. They said, okay, play us something. Played them something and said, okay, you can go. And I had all of my stuff across 4 or 5 tables. It took me about an hour to pack it all up. And yeah, I think it was because I had a lot of stamps from various countries in my passport. And but most places understand now. I have a lot of times you put the instruments through the X-ray and they say, oh, you're a musician, are you? I say, yeah. I say, okay, on you go. So it's not happening as often as it used to. That's the only time I can remember. So now when they do it, I just explain that you know, it's a very delicate instrument, and I can show them and take it apart if they want me to. But yeah, it's a learning curve. You can't just say don't touch it, because they take that the wrong way.